If you could save 10 hours a week, what would you do at that time, and what would it mean to you in the business? Well, I'll tell you a brief story about a client conversation that we had a week or so ago, where he, as the business owner, was running 5 other guys doing design works and had a review of their workload, and they were on average working on 5 design jobs each, and he had 15. So the reason why we came onto this is because he was incredibly stressed. He said, how do I overcome stress? And when we got into it, it was more about time than anything else. And we said, how could I get more time back? That would solve everything. So he wasn't doing one-to-ones, didn't have enough time to do one-to-ones for people, didn't have enough time to manage them effectively. So he said, well, if you did a one-to-one for each of them each week, how much time would you need to invest in that, and some meetings, group meetings as well? He said, okay, so if you spend that 10 hours with your team, individually and as a group, how much do you think you could improve their productivity with training and putting processes in place and holding them to account? And he came up with a figure of 20 hours. He could increase their workload or their output by 20 man hours. So effectively what that means is if he invests 10 hours, he could get 20 hours back, which would allow them to be able to do more of his work, so he could have more time to spend on the business, more of the time to develop the business. So it's a simple maths in the end, but he got himself into that spiral of, well, I'll do that, this, only I can do this, and not spending his time working on the important and not urgent stuff. So what is it that you need to perhaps say no to, and what would happen if you just invested a bit of your time into getting more out of your people? Love to know what you think of this and what you've tried in your business in the comments below.